Well, Citizen Shale Advisors is a group or a team of former industry executives that have a great deal of experience in the industry, specific expertise in several areas of highly technical pursuits such as downhole engineering, on-top engineering of the ground, fracking, protection of water, geology, regulations, gas marketing, gas processing, crude oil marketing, all the things that go into the formation of the negotiation of a lease, and of course negotiating skills and knowledge for an oil and gas lease.
We had heard that the oil and gas companies were wanting to lease our land, and eventually we had a landman come to our property to offer a contract to us. At that point in time, we were really having a problem because we didn't know anything about this. We had no knowledge, no experience, and we didn't know where to turn.
Well, one of the common mistakes I think people make is just signing the lease pretty much as it's presented to them, which is classically called the Producer 88 lease, and accepting what the landman tells them as the truth, and that it's somehow what he's told them is incorporated in that contract, and that's just invariably not true. So anybody involved in a lease absolutely needs to seek out legal counsel, local legal counsel, and you need to find someone that is familiar with oil and gas contracts. What we have found, and the thing that has troubled me so much, is that it is so difficult in these hot plays to find any lawyers with oil and gas experience because the companies have already come in and hired them, and they're all conflicted out. And that goes for the real estate lawyers too, who are doing title opinions. So there really is no one. And so they'll band together, the folks will band together, or they'll talk to Uncle Joe or this guy or that guy that's had an oil and gas lease, and they'll do their best, but they are just flying blind if they don't get some professional help.
In our process of searching for some help, we never did come across an attorney that we felt we could trust. Everyone that we dealt with, from the landman on, always seemed to be on the side of the oil and gas company, and we never trusted that they were going to give us a fair deal on it. And that's why we needed some other help. We got a little bit of help from some people that had signed some leases before and had problems, and they started to tell us what we had to be concerned about. But we still, even the landman offered us a contract. I couldn't read it. I'm not an attorney. I couldn't understand it. I didn't know whether that contract was going to protect me or just protect the oil company.
And that's the gap that we're trying to fill, the knowledge gap of the inside of the industry, how to understand what's really under your ground through the geology, what it's really worth, where it's really going to be sold, and what the true value is to maximize the value of the bonus and the royalty to the landowner.
The land and the water is everything to us. I grew up in a farming community, and my family has been raising crops and horses and cattle since the 1800s. The land is more important to me than any amount of money that I could gain off this property. So my concern is that if we did sign a lease, that we would have someone that would come in there and honor the lease and not destroy our land or destroy our property.
My son advised me, after I had leased some previously, that I really should have consulted with someone because he knew I would not be happy with the results otherwise. Because he works in the oil industry and he has seen the things that go on there, and he knew it would not please me.
Just as important, and perhaps more importantly, is the protection of your water, your surface water, your groundwater, the air quality around your place, the physical safety, the distance from this industrial equipment, and noise pollution, and just the general disturbance of these activities on your land. So we understand in spades what this is about. We've watched this. We know how to control it by contract. So we're dealing with people like us that have a tremendous expertise and knowledge in watching this and doing this. We're going to negotiate these contracts for our clients that will define in enforceable legal contracts how things are exactly going to be done. We want to be price makers, not price takers, not they're offering this or here's what they're doing or they're not paying this. is we know and have sources of information really all over the country through databases that we subscribe to and other pieces of information where we can see truly what's going on, what the revenue stream is out of these kind of plays. We are on your team negotiating for you with about the same knowledge, maybe more knowledge in some cases, than the landman and the oil companies have. So we help you through having knowledgeable, sophisticated people helping you negotiate the contract. That's the value we bring.